These paleo pancakes are perfect for anyone that wants to eat a little healthier but doesn't want to sacrifice a delicious pancake breakfast. Hey guys, I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking. And if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is beat 4 eggs. Next, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of almond milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're gonna mix to combine. Next up, we're gonna mix in our dry ingredients. With the paleo diet, you cannot have regular flour, so these are alternative flours that work with paleo. The first one's gonna be almond flour, and then we're gonna do tapioca flour and coconut flour. First, we're gonna do the almond flour, and that is gonna be a 1/2 cup. And if you've ever done any gluten-free baking, you're gonna recognize these flours because this is like a common mix for people that can't have gluten. Next, we're gonna add our tapioca flour. We're gonna add 1/3 of a cup. I was worried initially when we were developing this recipe as to whether these mix of flours would actually give you a nice kind of like fluffy pancake. As it turns out, they do a great job of that. And you're gonna see these are really awesomely fluffy pancakes. Next, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of coconut flour. And now we're gonna give it a mix to combine. For the last of our dry ingredients, we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I always find it kind of hard to get the baking soda out of the box. I mean, I guess I could just open it. I don't know why I do this whole thing, but whatever, that's what I do. So one thing I wanna say is that even if you spill a little bit more baking soda into this bowl, you don't have to worry about it because these pancakes are pretty forgiving. It's not like super precise baking or anything. Next, we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And our last ingredient is just gonna be a pinch of salt, or a 1/4 teaspoon if you wanna be precise. Let's give it one last whisk to combine. All right, now it's time to make the pancakes. First thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of ghee into our pan. We found this really cool squeezable ghee, which I've actually never seen before. Usually it's in kind of like this tub, but this is really convenient. And if you guys haven't heard of ghee, it's essentially clarified butter where most of the dairy is actually removed. It's just so cool that this pancake mix, I mean, it looks so similar to just a regular pancake mix and it acts the same in the pan. It's awesome. Super into these pancakes. If you haven't heard of the paleo diet, let me sum it up for you really quickly. You can eat anything that's found in nature naturally, like fish, veggies, meat, or even nuts, but you can't eat anything that is like highly processed. So you can't have granulated sugar, and you also can't have any grains. So essentially, paleo is just a low-carb diet. All right, these pancakes are ready to be flipped. The way that you can know that is that you see little air bubbles come up. So let's do it. Cameraman, come in and get a shot of this. Look how beautiful these pancakes are looking. Now we're gonna let these pancakes finish cooking just a little bit longer and then we're gonna give them a taste test. But before I give them a taste, if you love this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my healthy recipes playlist. All right, I'm so excited to give these a taste. I drizzled a little maple syrup on these and I put my favorite topping, which is banana. Let's see how we did. Honestly, I might not ever eat regular pancakes again because this is the healthier alternative. I know you guys are gonna love these. You gotta give them a try. I'll see you in the next video.